Welcome to the show. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button to give us an indication of the content you're enjoying so we can bring you more similar content to that. In this episode, we're going to look at writing, speech, English, French, with all things PR, marketing, and advertising. Storytelling is very important. And sort of language you use is always at the forefront when speaking with brands about their identity and how to promote them. So, interesting question. Why do we call an unmarried man a bachelor? Let's dive right in. We're going to discover how a term once reserved for a knight in shining armor evolved into a modern label for an unmarried man. Many medieval English titles have withstood the test of time. The monikers of Queen, Duke, and Earl, for example, evoke the same significance now as when they were coined. However, one particular title has undergone a surprising transformation. It's bachelor. It was once a term for a young knight. Bachelor now designates an unmarried man, a shift that took centuries to complete. Like many English words, bachelor was derived from Old French, appearing in various Middle English spellings, including bachelor, spelled Bachelor, bachelier, Bachelier, and the familiar bachelor, Bachlor. So during the Middle Ages, the title was styled as Knight Bachelor, denoting the most common or basic type of knight. Typically, a young man without a title or land. Eventually, knights ascended through the hierarchy and gained new titles. The subsequent ranking, the Knight Banneret, served as a commander of a company of knights. The etymology of bachelor, earlier than Old French, is debated. One leading theory points to the medieval Latin bacalarius, meaning vassal farmer, adult serf without a landholding. The term is rooted in bacalaria, referring to fields of land under a lord's control. Another theory proposes a simpler origin from the Latin bacculum, B-A-C-U-L-U-M, meaning a stick, because a squire would practice with a staff instead of a sword, symbolizing a beginner status. Very interesting. So by the end of the Middle Ages, knights became obsolete on battlefields with the rise of gunpowder, and the term bachelor expanded in usage, melding the two Latin roots with a sense of a novice young man with no land or title. It slowly became a word for any unmarried man, regardless of knighthood status. So it conveyed a sense of youth and inexperience, and as such, by the end of the 14th century, bachelor also represented someone who had obtained the lowest degree at a university, a bachelor's degree. I bet you didn't see that one coming. I've always wondered why it's called a bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts. Very interesting. As the centuries progressed, the medieval connection between bachelor and knighthood has been nearly forgotten. We're bringing it here for you today. The word is firmly entrenched in modern English wedding vernacular, where the bachelor party has described pre-wedding festivities since the end of the 19th century. This is also when sort of bachelorette emerged in English, formed by adding the French suffix et, E-T-T-E, to bachelor. At first glance, the bachelor of the raucous bachelor party, or a modern bachelor pad, seems to stray far from its original usage, but its etymology reveals a strong connection between the definitions by exemplifying how social roles change and how they stay the same over time. Well, that brings us to the end of this very interesting episode, tying in a bachelor, which means an unmarried man or a single man, to bachelor's degree, a first degree in some places as it's called. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up so we know what you like, and we'll bring you more of that. As always, head over to buymeacoffee.com/SamsonKing to make a small donation. And thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.